なんでいつもこうなってしまうんだ。50日後に金壺になるカイダハルの19日目。なんかデバイスがね、うまいことね、認識されない問題が最近多発しているのですが、悲しいです、非常に。で、ちょっと待ってよ。よし。いや、今日はちょっと、裏で3回ぐらい進めておいたので、追いつくようにね、19日に。多少進めた。よーし、行ってみようかどー。今日もサクッと行くでな。よいしょ。19日ということでね、もうすぐ20に乗りそうと。意外と長いよな。毎日やるの。もう慣れたけど。よいしょ。まあね、これがね、金になった時が本当に気分がいいですから。よいしょ。ほい。てか冷静に考えて50回やんないと金壺にならないってめちゃくちゃだよな。あれ。本当に暇な人だよな。壺の色を金にする人は。でもぶっちゃけ40回ぐらい頑張ったら1日で金壺いけますか？いけます。それはゼロからスタートしてってこと？壺やったことない人が1日で金壺行くのはなかなか厳しいかもね。めちゃくちゃセンスがあったらいけるかもしんないけど、今の状態の僕が1日で金壺にしろって言われたらできるしやってる。すでに。いや！ふざけるなー。ふざける！バカ野郎！これはブチギレる笑みが切り継ぐね。バカ野郎！ふざけるな！
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game.
何日ぐらいかかった金壺になるまで？ゼロからってこと？でも1回目クリアしてからのタイムはなんか1回目が何十時間だったんだけど、2回目はなんか30分ぐらいだった気がする。
Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the
意外
correct
とね、
equipment
かからないん
just
で
by
すよ、
spending
2回目
some
は。
time. In that sense,
もう分かってくるから、
every
登り方が。
pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking
何回も落ちて。
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing.
いや、マジ結構多いと思うよ。
Happened to me as I was building this
1
mountain.
回行くともうなんか登り方分かってくるから、
And I'd build it,
2回目は簡単だと思う
and
け
it
ど。
would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier.
はい。
It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them. And it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
ほい。な、
When you're building a video game world,
そこ1回で行きたいんだよな。
and that can be like
ほい。
working with quick set
よ
cement.
し。
You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be
初
played
回
with.
がきついね。
And in the process of playing with them,
2回目以
they
降は
begin
そ
to
んなに
harden and set
かな。
until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world.
なんかやればやるほ
Breaking
ど
it into pieces
上がっ
and
てく
starting
と
fresh
思
with
う。
new ideas. For years now,
1
people have
回
been
クリアする
predicting
と
that
そこの
games
感
would
覚って
soon
分か
be
るもん
made
だ
out
から
of
な。
fabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened
よいしょ。
because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash
Oi.
as soon as you put it in the sink.
おい、これい
Things
け
are
るん
made
だ
to be consumed and used
知らんかっ
in
た
a certain context. And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
よいしょ
Over time, we've poured
Aye.
more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers
変な
and
とこで
outweighs
詰まるな
things that are fresh and untainted and unused.
あ
When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium,
ー悲しい
the
事件
lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of
触
trash,
れただけなのに
but only trash culture.
傷つけてしまう
Be
君を
games, be movies, be music, be philosophy.
ちょっと
Maybe this is what digital culture is.
全然書いてあ
A
るぞ
monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand
それなんや
and unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on Live
Aye.
Leak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed gifs,
Okay.
Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten,
ツバ RTA 配信とか見てみたい絶対やりません
rotten, untitled.
する意味もない
Everything's
し
fresh for about 6 seconds until some newer thing beckons and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight. In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
RTA 好きじゃないので
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you, daunting you.
ゲームは楽しむものであっ
Setting,
て
delaying you.
あまあでも
Players
赤
played
狼の
stoically.
RTA とかちょっと
Now
おもろいな
everyone's
と思うけ
turned
ど
off by that. They want to burn through it
僕
quickly.
でも
Some fix for
RTA
the
より
fickle,
も
some tricks for the clicks of the feckless.
赤狼とかやるときも死んだら
You could swallow a baseball.
終わりとかそういう系統の方が好き本
Now,
日
I
も
know,
クリア
most
で
likely
ー
you're
す
watching this on YouTube.
6分48秒まあまあタイムということで今日はこの後ポケダンしますよろしくお願いしますではまた次回だ